So before I begin, I want to just ask the crowd to just give Dr. Zudi another round of applause. I don't really know what more I can say after that, but good afternoon, Dean Charney, Dean Nestler, administrators, faculty, staff, loved ones, and last but not least, the graduating class of 2018. Today, your excellence is a testimony. For some, we are the first in our families crossing the threshold of higher education. For some, we are immigrants who migrated to a land that may not have embraced us when we got here, but was the answer to a promise we made to those we left behind. But today, we all came to fulfill a collective promise, a promise we made to ourselves that we are dedicated to the service of others, through the advancement of clinical research and scientific discovery, strengthening health systems through policymaking and disease prevention, empowering communities through healthcare delivery and leadership, aiding in the diagnosis, treatment, and counseling of genetic disorders, or using practical, computational, and data science skills to provide evidence-based solutions to complex issues both locally and abroad. Today, I have been bestowed the great honor and privilege not to stand before you, but to stand beside you, as together we cross the stage receiving our graduate degree. But in receiving that degree, I have come to remind you that our success is deeply rooted in our history. You see, there's a story of a man and a lion, and you have to work with me here because they're having a conversation in the jungle. They're walking in the jungle, and they're arguing about who is stronger. The man says to the lion, "I'm the king of the world. I'm stronger than you." The lion replies, "No, I'm the king of the jungle. I'm stronger than you." They continue their silly little argument until they stumble across a huge picture ahead. The picture is of a man defeating a lion. So the man turns to the lion and he says, "Aha, I told you I'm stronger than you." And the lion replies, "Yes, but who drew that picture?" I share this story with you because depending on where you are from, your community may be painted as defeated, deficient, and delinquent. Sometimes the narratives become so effective that we internalize the belief that true success means escaping from our own communities, that true success means stripping ourselves of the cultural practices, languages, and ways of our own people. But I'm here to inform some and remind others that true excellence is not measured by your distance from your people, but by the powerful ways that who we are and where we are from shapes every step of our journey. It is in this way that we can enter into our respective fields, able to engage effectively with people from different communities and different contexts. In an area of study that at its core is motivated by principles of equity and social justice, our diversity is our secret weapon. But diversity is only a strength if we recognize that diversity even exists. Oftentimes, it is very hard to recognize systems of inequity that privilege us. But if we can recognize them, then we will be empowered to act against them. I mean, it's hard to recognize sexism without experiencing it. It is often hard to understand the perils of racism met by groups other than our own. It is hard for straight people to understand heterosexism. It is hard for those that can walk to understand the barriers met by the disabled. It is hard for Americans to understand our American privilege. When you're sitting at the table of opportunity, it is hard to recognize the two-sided or multi-sided signs in our society that allows the door to be open to some but closed to others. This beautiful class makes up hundreds of individuals from every walk of life. We represent minority ethnic groups, the LGBTQI community, immigrants, those religiously persecuted, the underprivileged, and even the affluent. There is beauty in our diversity. There is power in our diversity. There is strength in our diversity. No matter your background, how far you have come, how much student debt you have acquired at this beautiful private institution, that exit loan checkout was real. We have been privileged with the opportunity to study at one of the most prestigious institutions in the country, equipped with the knowledge and tools to go out into our communities and be a vessel of change. So I charge you today with the responsibility to enter your respective fields, not blinded by the differences that separate us as humanity, but embracing the ones that can bring us together. I charge you, class of 2018, to embrace this power of diversity, because your excellence, your greatness, your strength, and your success is beautifully shaped by who you are and where you are from. Whether you're continuing on this educational journey in pursuit of another degree, or stepping out into the workforce for the first time, afraid of what adulting might even mean, we go forth together as one, bounded by the strings of this institution's rich history, excellence, and distinction. I charge you to be a vessel of change, amending a basic human right that has been neglected for far too long. Class of 2018, I champion you on this beautiful journey. Congratulations.